President Trump and Secretary Mnuchin. March 20, 2020 by Anna von Reitz. To President Trump and Secretary Mnuchin. We understand why you are nationalizing the municipal corporations and are not, generally speaking, alarmed or surprised by this. However, it would be advisable for you to explain the lawful conversion of assets that is necessary to those who are confused about this circumstance. The Territorial Government is not authorized to undertake long-term control or ownership of the markets or the industrial sectors. This country remains devoted to the ideals of free trade, competition, and open markets. You are both employing assets belonging to us to purchase interest in the bankrupt municipal corporations, and that fact is owed explicit acknowledgement. This is no doubt good and necessary reinvestment required by the circumstance, but it is also a considerable danger in that it can be abused simply by forgetting who your actual creditors and employers are, the American states and people. I am requiring and directing that Mr. Mnuchin revenue the assets of all the municipal persons deposited with the United States of America 1789 to the United States of America, and to establish an account for us with 50/50 sub-accounts, one for each of the actual 50 states, as a mercantile bank account facilitating trade with and among the states. As more Americans return to their lawful political status, it will be necessary to continuously transfer credits and material assets. Please note that the auditress accounts of all former municipal persons that were created in the names of American babies are subject to recall, and the positive balances are claimed and retained for those unique individuals, pending their declaration. All members of the American state assemblies have completed their process and have invoked their lawful status and may not be attacked nor presumed upon as British territorial citizens. We have not declared any national emergency pertaining to any American state national or American state citizen. Members of our assemblies are carrying out their work and minding their own business within their own jurisdiction, and the existence or non-existence of the coronavirus does not provide any excuse for transgression against us, our persons, or our private property assets. Please advise all members of the U.S. military and the various National Guard units that they have no authority to interfere with, address, or arrest any peaceable American state national claiming their birthright political status, and that demarcation must be respected. We are not appearing in public any more than is necessary. The military may not enforce any vaccination program, may not introduce any foreign matter into our bodies, may not subject us to any form of detainment or arrest using any excuse of quarantine or public health concern. We are the public and we have paid for that right. The private rules and regulations you impose on your own actual citizenry is your business, however, taking explicit care to recognize and hold harmless those American persons guaranteed your good faith service and protection as a separate population not subject to occupation or detainment, not subject to any ownership claim or presumption of debt. Likewise, as we have pre-paid for everything that you are spending in our names, we exercise our oversight in these matters to decree return of all municipal corporation assets to the control of the American states and people who have in fact paid for them, especially all public buildings and facilities that naturally belong to us, all land titles, offices, trademarks, copyrights, IDs, patents, papers, and similar material interests and descriptions, which belong to us, are all placed under fixture lien by the priority creditors and are revenued.